Welcome, Gov fans. Robbie Lots, Carter Bell, Stan Painter from Mike Whitefield as it's Region 2 5A. Big matchup tonight as William Blount is going to be hosting the West Rebels. As it looks like Lucas has got with Coach Reeves. We'll open this broadcast tonight with an interview from Coach Reeves. As always, our sideline interviews are brought to you by Tim Tipton, award-winning realtor at Realtor Executives. Coach Reeves,
hello.
Welcome to the Gov Nation broadcast. Thanks for joining us here. Big night tonight as a huge matchup with your Governors taking on this West team. West, perennial power, 4 years in a row. They've either been state champions or the state semifinal game. What have you seen on paper from this version of the West Rebels?
Hey, this is a good West Rebels team. Like I've told a bunch of folks that have asked me, I said, don't let the record fool you now. They've played some really good football teams. Alcoa, Maryville, Central, really good Central football team. The only loss, I believe, is right now is dadgummit to I'm having a brain freeze, Dobbins Bennett. And then they, squeaked by Halls, which is, Halls is a good football team too. So this is going to be a great game. It's a senior night. This is what you're here to play for. I'm excited because this is a good football team, and we've got a lot to play for tonight. And I'm just excited to see what our kids are going to do.
Speaking of these seniors, the senior class, Coach, you got quite a few of them. Talk about this senior class and what they've helped you build here at William Blount.
Yeah, this senior class, like even the last two previous, and really three, have all bought into what we've been selling here, which is basically, just work and have character and class, and then try to carry yourself at all times with a sportsman attitude, and just realize that nothing comes for free. This is a good group of kids. We have multiple kids on this team. They're going to be very successful in life, no doubt. Very special group.
All right, Coach. Have a great game tonight. I'll let you get to your seniors as they're about to do the senior night activity. So thank you for joining us with the Tim Tipton interview.
Fight on.
That's head coach Robert Reeves. As he mentioned this West team, Stan. They are absolutely not the team the record that you see on paper. I think I confused my words, but they're a lot better than what you see on paper.
Yeah, it's a scary game for William Blount, I feel like, because, they're 2-4. Really, I think they would be 3-4, Robbie. It started off tough. They got a rain out. They probably would have Bearden. So then they played a really tough schedule, as Coach Reeves said. They played Maryville and Alcoa right off the bat. They lost, I think, in overtime to Central. It's like a 3-point game. And so, they've played a really tough schedule, and you just feel like at some point, there's some talent there. Of course, they were dealt a terrible hand over the summer and with some of the coaches and stuff. So, they still can get in the playoffs. And so I'm sure they've got a lot to play for. They still have to play Powell. So they certainly control their own destiny, and that's what makes them a little bit scary. That and the fact that, they're pretty talented. They're probably more talented than a couple of the teams that we've already played.
Yep, absolutely. That's your introduction to tonight's big Region 2 5A matchup. It's West, it's William Blount, and it's a big one tonight. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with more of the pregame show here from Mike Whitefield. All right, back here for the Heartland Roofing pregame show. Give Nate a call. All your roofing needs. And staying at senior night here at Mike Whitefield, these seniors of, they were, I guess, were they freshmen on the 0-10 team?
Robert's first year, they were.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe it's went by that quickly, but
wow. Yep.
So they were part of this turnaround, Robbie.
And they got a chance to go 8-2. That's pretty big, to win these next 3 games, to go from where they were when they got on campus to where they are now. So what a turnaround by these players. And there's 21 of them I've got on the roster tonight. We'll be talking about them throughout the night. Let's talk a little bit about the last game that we didn't have the broadcast for. It was a Thursday night rivalry game. It was William Blount and Heritage. Stan, the Govs victorious, right, with a final goal line stand, 34-27, to get the bell back. And what a great game that was. Talk about some of the stats you had from that game.
Yeah, Robbie, even though we were not on the air, we still have Stats with Stan, brought to you by LG. The best appliances in LG, Red Tech. The best appliances for LG, the best refrigerant for LG appliances. So, Robbie, most of it was a ground attack for William Blount as they rolled up almost 200 yards on the ground, 121 by Klein and a touchdown. And then Jackson Dabrowski had 68 yards, and he had 3 touchdown runs as well. So 4 touchdowns on the ground for William Blount. Through the air, they didn't have to throw it much. They didn't, especially in the second half, Robbie. They only attempted 4 passes in the second half, but Dabrowski was 145 yards. He did have another touchdown to Bird. That was actually the first touchdown of the game. So very efficient there, as 145 yards through the air. William Blount didn't turn the football over. And, of course, Gavin Robinson, another big night, as he had led the Governors with 87 yards receiving. And then, of course, I said Bird did catch he had 34 yards receiving and had the touchdown, 6-yard touchdown. So a big night for William Blount on the ground, but then they were able to pass when they were. And then, of course, going to the defensive stats, Basler led them in tackles, Robbie. None more important involved in that last one, as that was his 7th tackle of the night. Also, Stogner had 5 tackles, and he was involved in that last one as well, as he got him low and Basler got him high. And
those were last week's players of the game. The Jackie Crumpton defensive player of the game was Stogner, and then the Fight On award winner was Basler. Go ahead, continue with that.
Yeah, so that was pretty much it. They led William Blount in tackles, but it's going to be a 1-point game if they don't make that last tackle, Robbie. And then I'm pretty 99.9% sure that Joe Oswalt was going to go for 2.
Yeah.
And try to end it right there.
Yeah, people that talked to him said that they were. But just a great way to win that game for the Governors. We talked about, the defense has had their second half struggles this year, and it was starting to look that way. Mm-hmm. But Heritage gets a touchdown to cut it, and then they get an onside kick. William Blount comes up with a stop there and then a stop late, and those were the 2 stops that they needed to secure that Battle of the Bell victory last week. And so that'll kind of catch you up on what you guys have missed. Then it was fall break last week, so it feels like it's been a while since we've had some high school football. And it looks like they have done all 21 of the seniors now. They'll see their way into the locker room. We got about 25 more minutes before kickoff. So that'll recap last week's game. We'll take another 2-minute break, come back, talk about this Region 2-5A in the standings and your playoff scenarios. Carry up there. All right, we're back here at Gov Fans. It's senior night. I'm Mike Whitefield. William Blount will be in their Navy uniforms tonight with their Navy pants. First time we've seen that color scheme, Carter.
Yeah, Navy on Navy is not something the Govs pull out often, but it's nice to see them do something a little different on senior night.
Tonight's area update brought to you by Young Life, I believe. We'll go with the region standings at the top. And at 5-0 off tonight, well, not off tonight, they're taking on Jefferson County as the Powell Panthers. Central getting the win last night moves them to 4-1. More importantly, it gives William Blount a little bit of life as still a chance to host a playoff game. Halls drops to 3-2. William Blount and West come into this game both with a 2-2 record. This game, it almost feels like it's a playoff game, like the playoffs are starting tonight, Stan.
Yeah, it's basically in all senses, it's an elimination game is what this is. So whoever loses is probably done.
You drop to the 5 more than likely and miss, and could get all the way to the 2 if you win. That's how big of a game.
William Blount can anyway get to 2. I'm not sure what West. Well, it's at West still got Powell left, so they probably can too. So we'll see.
West still to play William Blount, Carnes, and Powell.
Yeah.
So they could go to 5-2. Heck, technically, they could. No, they still could.
So, but they could go to number 2 as well. So, a lot to be decided there, Robbie, and so we'll see where it goes. But, William Blount's got another big game next week, but this one's if you don't win this one tonight, then
next week kind of
is irrelevant. I mean, none of them are irrelevant when you only have 10 to play, but, I don't see really a scenario that William Blount can get in the playoffs with losing tonight and winning next week. I think they have to win tonight, and then next week becomes less relevant.
Right, you're in.
Yeah, you're in.
Unless you lose to Campbell.
Right. If you lose to Campbell, I'm not sure you go.
Yeah, you don't deserve to be in if you lose to Campbell County.
Obviously, Robbie, win out, and you get to host, and that would be a great thing for William Blount. And they would play one of the weaker teams up in Upper East Tennessee.
Yeah, according to this, it looks like they're in a battle between Crockett and Daniel Boone. Those two are battling for the 3 and 4. Looks like the 1 and 2 up top is Sevier County and Tennessee High. I think they may play tonight. Sevier County coming off a loss, Stan.
Yeah,
that they're a little bit
vulnerable, at least.
More than we thought in the first couple of first part of the season. Really thought they were rolling more than they had last year. But the little hiccup to Grace shows us that they are capable of being beat.
Certainly. So I don't think they play tonight, Robbie. I think Sevier County may be off this week because
they are on fall break.
Fall break. So
they probably are on.
So they may either play next week or the final week. So,
but that's their next game.
Yeah,
it looks like
so. Probably next week, Sevier. So that'll decide the 1-2 up there. So we'll see there. But Powell's in pretty good shape, Robbie. They're going to win the region, and then after that, though, it's pretty much chaos from there. From 2 through 5 is going to be chaos. So we know who's 6 and 7.
Yeah, Carnes is still there at 2 and 3, but
what's their schedule left?
Got West and Central left.
Yeah,
that's what makes them look like they're on the outside looking in because their schedule's so tough looking. The other region team in action tonight is Clinton. They're at 1 and 4. They're eliminated in Campbell County 0 and 5. They're eliminated also, but they're off. But Clinton has taken on South Doyle. Other games that we'll be looking at on the GovNation scoreboard tonight will be Alcoa and Heritage. Alcoa just rolling, Stan. Just the quarterback leads the area in passing yards. Don't really usually see that from Alcoa Tornadoes, but Manu has done a great job through the air.
He has, Robbie. And, Alcoa, no doubt who's going to win that game, but I guess that is a little bit of intrigue because they've not played in a while.
Right.
And so now they're in the same region in a Class 4A. So
I think Heritage has to beat Gibbs to get in.
I think so. I think
that's the remaining main game on their schedule to get into the playoffs.
And they still might need some help with that, even depending on how Gibbs does and so forth, Robbie. But they've lost to Carter. They've lost to Anderson County. And going to lose to Alcoa tonight, so that's going to give them that 3 losses. But the one shocking thing I don't understand over there, Robbie, is how did Gibbs lose to South Dole earlier in the year?
That's still a game that and then beat Anderson County.
and then beat Anderson County.
Right, those are the games you're like, what? And we saw Gibbs in preseason, and they really took it to William Blount.
And I believe that game is at Gibbs, too.
So that's going to make it even tougher to think about that. Since Coach Ozovet's got the heritage, he's really done good things, but won't have a playoff berth if they lose that game.
No, 4 years. He's been right on the fringe every year, it seems like.
Yeah. The other couple games around town, you've got Science Hill traveling down to Maryville High School. Shouldn't have no problem for the Rebels there. Is they're going to honor Coach Corals tonight, Stan.
Yeah.
And surprise him with naming a street, I was told, after him tonight. I guess one of those little side streets maybe around.
That's good. That's good. George really built the program over there and or took it to the next level anyway. I mean, it's been around 100 years. I think that's what aren't they celebrating their 100-year football, Maryville High School football. So that's part of the celebration. Each week they celebrate somebody. I think they honored the Mike White maybe a week ago or a couple of weeks ago. But regardless, Mike Jr., I should say. Anyway, that's a nice gesture. I think George deserves to be named a street after him over there as much as he's done and really rose them to the next level. Robbie, they had won some state championships through their history sporadically.
Yeah, I think maybe a couple of 70s.
Yeah.
Maybe one in the 80s.
Yeah, but not like the run. So, I mean, if there's anybody getting a street named in Maryville, it should be George Corals.
Absolutely. As they'll take on Science Hill. That's probably could be a playoff.
Could be a playoff
matchup
preview.
Yeah. As I don't think Maryville will have any problems. Then you go down Morganton a little bit. You got Oakdale at Greenback.
Yeah, big.
Talk about that one. You got a little inside steam on it.
Yeah. Oakdale 0-4 in the region. Greenback looking to be a playoff team, which is pretty neat after the season they had last year. So Coach Wilhot's done a great job over there, and I know a certain golf pro in this area that's really excited for Greenback football in their future.
Yeah. I will say this too, Robbie. I don't think they like each other, those two schools. They had a basketball game a couple of years ago.
Yeah, with the Birchfield guy.
Yeah, and it kind of ended in a big fight down at Oakdale.
I remember that. Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I don't know. There's still probably some hard feelings between those two teams about that. So.
Eagleton and Polk County. Don't know much about Polk. Eagleton's doing pretty good. Coach Childs continuing to build that program over there. Let's see. Then you're that's not a lot of good games tonight. We had the one last night. That one was Central and Halls, and Central wins it late, 38-35, and a back-and-forth ball game. And we mentioned that game opens this region up for the 2 spot is wide open now after that. And then McCauley and Catholic will be the last game we'll keep on the Gov Nation scoreboard. We'll take another 2-minute break, come back with more here from Mike Whitefield. It's going to be senior night, Region 2 5A matchup. All right, there was your dance team. As they mentioned, all the seniors on that team, and they've done a tremendous job. And also, just as much work as the football players play, the band members, these seniors, it's their senior night too. And probably the last time they'll get to perform on this field. So we want to shout out all of them also. We'll move, looks like we'll talk a little bit more about some of these stats, stand on cumulative stats, and preview this West Rebels game. William Blount, 0-6 all-time versus Knoxville West. Those 6 games came from 2009 to 2014.
But, Robbie, the first 2 were tight, like
Yes.
2-point games, and then they became blowouts the last 4.
Yeah, I remember 2-point conversion. They stuffed us on the second one. The first one at William Blount High School was a 1 or 2-point loss also. I don't really remember that one as well in 2009. But, yeah, those first 2 years were some battles. And then after that, the one thing you mentioned, they lost Coach Lamar Brown, Stan. He really put this program on the map. With back-to-back state championships in 22 and 23, and then losing in double overtime last year to Sevier County, who was your eventual state champion in the semifinals. So this absolutely West has been a perennial power, and they were Max Preps. I saw predicted them to win the 5A state championship. All right, we're going to send it down to public address announcer Mike Brewer. There's senior Caleb Henson taking his oath of enlistment into the U.S. Army.
As a 91 Alpha M1 Abrams tank repairer. He will attend basic combat training and advanced individual training at Fort Benning, Georgia next summer with a follow-on assignment of Fort Stewart, Georgia. Caleb is currently in his senior year and is a starting inside linebacker for the Governors. The oath of enlistment will now be administered by the Army Recruiting Commander for the Knoxville Company, Captain Jack Moritz.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Caleb Joshua Henson,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
to support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and I will obey the orders
and I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders of the
officers
appointed over me, according to regulation and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God.
So help me God.
And let's all give a round of applause for Caleb Henson. Congratulations, Caleb.
Pretty big moment there for Caleb as he gets signed up. Carter, what did you say his designation's going to be?
I believe he will be with the United States Army, and I think it said as a tank repairman.
The flag raising
Well, hopefully
detail
tonight he's
is
going to be
performed by
a
members of the William Blount High
rebel
School Air Force
slammer.
ROTC
Yeah.
program.
Rebel
The
destroyer.
flag
Hopefully he's a
detail is
tank in
commanded by
the
Cadet
linebacker
Senior
grade.
Airman
Yeah, he's
AJ
the best we
Velez.
got, that's for sure. And
Our
one of those
nation's
seniors,
colors
one of those
tonight
21 seniors
are presented by
we'll be
cadets from the
mentioning
William Blount
tonight
High School
as
Air Force
they take the
Senior
field
ROTC
for the
program.
last time. We'll send it back down
Members of the
for
Coast
tonight's
Guard
playing of the national anthem.
include cadets Caitlin Weinbaum, Nevaeh McGarr, and Bradley Davis. Presenting the American flag and commanding tonight's color guard is Cadet Master Sergeant Brett Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. At this time, we would like to provide you the opportunity for you to join with us in a moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing as this evening we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Performing our national anthem this evening is the William Blount High School Marching Band under the direction of Noah Tootin and Dee Tankersley.
All right, back here, there's your nation's colors as William Blount and West about to come out onto the field. Looks like all 21 seniors for William Blount will be lined up as captains tonight. West will be in their road white uniforms with their Navy helmets with the red stripe down them. Navy numbers. See what their sign says. The hunt for William Blount starts now. Yeah, okay.
At least they made it. It's a rhyme.
Yeah, you found us.
Hunt for Blount.
The hunt for Blount. Right now, let's see if we got Reeves reads we can put up on the screen tonight. We'll talk about what Coach Reeves' keys to winning tonight. Play clean football. Limit your mistakes. Usually the team that turns the ball over the least amount in these type of games wins. Dictate the tempo. So what we think this West team will do is control the clock, Carter. They like to pound the rock, and they got a great running game with some very skillful speedsters.
Yeah, from what I saw in the pregame warm-up, they really, like you said, they don't put the ball in the air a whole lot. So I would expect a whole lot of running, a whole lot of clock chewing, and trying to limit the amount of possessions William Blount's potent offense has.
Yeah, and that goes into key number 3, stop the run and the explosive plays. So, all right, we will. I guess we'll take a 1-minute break. Come back with the starting lineups, and you'll see the kickoff. We'll keep it. You'll see the camera there as they do the coin toss. We'll take a 2-minute break. Offensive lineups. All right, looks like William Blount's going to win the toss and receive the ball. Great honor there tonight as the seniors brought out Shannon Neighbors' jersey, kid that we lost in the preseason. So a good gesture there by these seniors tonight. William Blount will get the ball first, and you'll get to see the offense. And with that, Bring up our Lon Butler of Knoxville starting lineup. They're led by number 2, the quarterback, the senior, with one of the best single-season senior seasons you've seen since probably Brett Cortez's 2 years ago. What a great numbers Jackson's put up. He leads this offense. Tailback, Aiden Klein, last week's player of the game. Wide receivers are Dorsey, Robinson, DeHart. Your tight end is sophomore Braden Bird. Your offensive line anchored in the middle by Hitchcock. Your tackles are Cagley and Blackburn. Right tackle Chris, and left guard, or right guard is Chris, left guard is Harbin. That is your offense. Here's your defense as they're gathering up in the corner, just about ready to bust out. Defensive line, Hubbard, Monroe, Montgomery. Linebackers are Boyd, Campbell, Henson, Johnson. Your secondaries, Berea, James, Stogner, and Basler. Your 2025 William Blount Governors coming in the record of 5-2 and 2-2 in this region. Here come the Governors. All right, we'll take a 30-second break. All right, Gov fans, it's Region 2 5A action as the West Rebels will be kicking off left to right here on AM 1470. William Blount moving right to left towards the church. Kicking duties looks like it'll be Klein doing the kicking for the West Rebels. Back to receive the kick for William Blount is number 3, Aiden Klein, and number 6, Jaden DeHart. They stand back at the 5. The kick is up. It's a low line drive. It's going to be fielded by nobody.
Oh, wow.
And it'll be a touchback as it jumps over the head of AK. And William Blount will start at the 20-yard line for their opening possession.
And that's probably the best thing that could have happened for West there. If that hit Klein in the numbers, he could have been off to the races. It looked like a lot of space on that right side, a lot of missed lanes.
Welcome back for the Rebels, number 9, J.P. Peace. That is the grandson of Philip Formers. He's been out, I believe, with some injuries. So that's a bright spot to see him back.
Yeah, it looks like he – oh, never mind. That's just a glove. I thought he was wearing a club on his left hand.
And his right hand, he's got something. Is that a club on his right hand?
Yeah, it looks like a club on the right hand.
So we got 2 receivers left. It'll be a handoff to Klein. He's got a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line, and it was Peace right there on the tackle. First quarter first downs will be brought to you by Murphy Bobcat.
So we've got to stop.
Look at the clock. The clock has never started.
Wow. Same problems we had 2 weeks ago. No clock off. Or 3 weeks ago, actually. Mr. Talbot's going to come over here and talk to Frederick, I believe. Wow.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, or the last time we were home, they ended up having to send that official up here to run the clock.
Yeah, and then the game had Heritage. We had clock malfunctions there. There's just too much going on. If you look at that little handheld piece that they have, it's got all kinds of buttons on it. What happened to the start and stop?
Yeah.
That's all you need, right? Is that not all you need on a clock? And he probably needs to be talking to Tyler, and Tyler's up in the booth. He's talking to Blake.
Yeah, I see them pushing buttons and nothing's
going.
going. So.
Maybe somebody forgot to change the battery.
I know Tyler. It's a wireless remote for sure.
We're going to have to get the assistant athletic director
Frederick's
on this.
Frederick's going to have to make his way up the steps probably and do it from the booth.
Unbelievable.
Well, all right. We'll take a break with them as they try to get these clocks fixed. We'll come back, catch up with some of our sponsors. All right. It looks like we are hopefully got it. All right. They've taken 6 seconds off, 7 seconds off. As William Blount on first down ran it up the middle with Klein for 2 yards, tackled by Peace. It'll be second down and 8, moving right to left here on AM 1470, the voice of champions. Triple stacked at the bottom. It'll be a handoff to Klein. Not much there, maybe another yard.
Yeah, it's not there.
Yeah, really good job. They got a lot of big boys up there on the front 7 for West.
So
it's going to be hard to find space.
Maryville threw for 500 million yards against them. So I felt like maybe the William Blount passing game would be the route to go. I haven't talked to any coaches this week about schematics.
Well, I think you're going to see a pass right here, or at least an attempt.
Third and long. It's a Jackson Dabrowski, actually quarterback keeper, going to get outside
and get nothing.
Yeah, 3rd and 7. You can't do that.
No.
Yep. So 3 straight running plays. Not sure what we're doing here, but
we're getting ready to punt.
We're going to give him good field position is what we're about to do.
A quick 3 and out.
They actually gave him 3 yards up to the 6, didn't they? So we'll bring up 4th down and 4.
Keeps the offense out there and only switches out the long snapper. So maybe Jackson might see something. There's nobody back for West at the moment. So he should be able to get good roll on this ball. Oh, my goodness.
We got some kind of penalty right here. I think William Blount moved.
The snap
was way high. That may be a benefit for William Blount, guys.
I don't know how. Because they had nobody back.
Well, I know, but I'm not sure you don't get the punt off with that high snap.
Oh, well, he fielded it, but now they got a return man at the 50, so. So now it'll be fourth down and 9, and Dabrowski standing back at his 8-yard line. The snap is low. Jackson's going to take off and run. He's got to get to the 30.
He's not going to make it.
And he won't get it. It'll be a turnover on downs as Jackson's hit at the 27.
No, after a false start, you've got to just kick that ball, and I believe that's what Coach Cortez is saying, setting his defense up in bad standing to start this game.
One thing for sure, it makes the field shorter for West, but less field to defend with these athletes. As we'll see this passing attack, or this running attack. Yeah, because they don't have much of a passing attack. Quarterback will be number 8, looks like Jack Harrison, a junior. He'll be in the pistol formation. The tailback behind him, is that Lavelle? Or is it Lee?
We jumped. There's 5 free ones right there.
And this has been a poor start for the Govs.
Looks like they've been on fall
in the
break.
first 2 minutes of the game, yeah.
4 very suspicious play calls and 2 penalties. We'll call that sus. It's Lee as the tailback standing behind Harrison. It'll be a handoff to Lee, running left. He's hitting the hole hard and getting close to the first down.
There comes a call. Probably a hold.
Or
face mask.
Yeah, something. Let's see. Looks like Dwayne Orr's got a call. It'll be a hold.
Wow, back him up.
That'll be back to 1st and 15. We'll take that. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Rebels. They got one receiver at the top. That's number 6, Monroe.
Yeah, they're
down here at the bottom.
They're heavy on the right side of the line, too. 12 personnel, 2 tight ends.
Messiah ran in the scramble. Here's a Lee run. He's going to get a lot of that yardage back, getting down to the 24, getting close to the orange zone.
Yeah, just easy downhill run right there to the big hefties.
Give him 8.
A lot of space. West getting a lot of push on the front 7 there, or the front, on William Blount's front 7.
2nd and 7 for the Rebels. 2 receivers right, 2 left. The clock ticks. We are at 9:40 and counting. Opening drive. William Blount goes 4 and out, sets up West inside the 30. Here's a swing out to the right. Going to be caught by number 0, putting his head down, getting close to the first down. It'll be.
I believe he got it.
He's got to get to the 17.
He's right at it.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Looks like Don's going to give it to me. Nope. Well, you got to make a call, Don.
Yeah, he's trying
The
to.
line judge was saying, move it on, and I guess nobody saw him.
Third, it's not third down, it's first down. That's the first down of the game. 1st and 10 at the 17 for the Rebels. Those quick little swing passes are what's going to be hard for William Blount to defend. They got to defend all 52 yards wide.
And that's really
16.
It's been their
Clinton gave them problems, big time problems.
It's been their kryptonite all year. They can get it to a speedy receiver on the outside.
It'll be a handoff to Lee. Not much, but he does get inside the 15. Maybe right at the 15. Give him 2 as a straight dive up the middle.
Yeah, a lot of activity down around the goal line.
Big 77's lost his hat. He'll have to come out for a play. And that's David Mabane, and he's a hoss.
Yeah.
Traditional shotguns here. Standing to the left is Lee. It'll be a Harrison roll to the left. William Blount's going to try to get pressure on him. The ball is caught inside the 5. And somehow this quarterback that I didn't think had much puts it on the spot in between the defense there. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Who caught that?
They're going to go tempo here.
Who caught that out there? 6.
First catch of the game for Monroe. 1st and goal Rebels. 8:23 as they stop the clock as he gets out of bounds. Lee standing behind Harrison. It'll be a handoff. Lee, he's going to go backwards. No, he slips through one, but not the other. Loses 2 or 3. Actually going to be 3 back to the 8.
Yeah, and him slipping a tackle might have helped William Blount there.
Who was that? Was that Caleb? Get the replay on that one. A big red tag tackle for loss here. Yeah, it was Henson shooting through there. And Stogner goes low. And it makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. William Blount defense having to defend the short field after William Blount's offense goes for it on a fake punt on 4th and 9. Comes up 3 yards short. Over receiver in motion. It's a jet sweep to one of those receivers. Cuts it up. That's 22. Just mentioned him a second ago.
Messiah
Wren. Yep. Messiah Wren. He's going to get the yardage loss back. It'll be 3rd and goal back at the 5-yard line. Clock ticks under 7.5 to play opening quarter. It's 0-0 here on the Arnie Pesterfield scoreboard. We'll check out his Airbnb on Glen Road.
And so far, West done a really good job of doing what they wanted to do, chew this clock. I don't think they've snapped the ball with 15 seconds on the play clock yet.
Harrison in the pistol. Behind him is Lee. He'll take it. He's looking to his left. Going to throw a slant.
He dropped it. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Coverage was behind the defender. It's 4th and goal. They're going to kick a field goal. So the defense, give them credit. They hold for a field goal. Could have been worse.
Yeah, really good job of bend don't break there by William Blount's defense. Really on their heels to start this drive and did a good job of making sure they held them to the field goal, as this one's really nothing but an extra point.
Tell by the way he stands, he's probably a college top kicker. Boots it up high and onto the track, almost just a couple feet short of the track. It's 3-0 West Rebels. Don't go anywhere. We come back with the Anywhere Movers kickoff. All right, we're back for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. West leads 3-0. William Blount ready to get their second possession. Kick is a low swibber. Going to hit it
that
at
one
20.
stopped. You got to pick it up.
And it'll be taken. Get on the ball. He didn't fall on it.
No, I think Klein got on. No.
They got it. They
He
got it.
didn't fall on it. He
Wow.
tried to scoop it up.
Oh, my. William Blount looking very, very sluggish.
There's a flag.
After
oh, no,
the
it wasn't a
break.
flag. It was something else out there. Well, that's a backbreaker right there, guys. If they convert.
Yeah, the kick is very weird. It's like hitting, kind of like what these NFL teams are doing, where they're putting them in that landing zone, and that ball like did something weird. Is this a wildcat? It is a wildcat for Wren. He's running right, cuts it outside, and now inside the 10. And
there's going to be a hold on this backside. I think it's going to be coming back.
Yep, Dwayne's got it.
Which is really lucky for William Blount because that was well past the play at that point.
Number 1's going to be called for this holding penalty. Back them up from the 14-yard line back to the 24, so it'll be 1st and 20. They are already in the orange zone. The Jackie Crumpton, Tennessee Mountain Real Estate agent, proud sponsor of the Govs, your local realtor who would love to help you find your way home.
This one's going to be a straight handoff, and he bounced it. Oh, wow. He's going to go all the way.
He's going to skip a tackle and take it to the house. Rebels making the score 9-0.
And if William Blount is not careful here, they are going to get blown out by West, a team that really should not blow them out. And this should be a competitive game through and through, and William Blount has looked sluggish to start this game. Going to have to pick it up.
Snap is down. The kick is up.
Good.
It's 10-0 Rebels. We'll take a 30-second break. Yep. All right, back for the kickoff. This one is a high traditional kick. Going to be taken by DeHart at the 7. He goes straight ahead and trying to find some room. Now bounces it outside at the 20. Stiff arms one and goes out of bounds around the 22. That's where William Blount will get it for their second possession, as they didn't field the punt or the kick. So William Blount gets the ball first and is already down 10-0, 6 minutes into the game. Not the recipe for success.
No, on what was essentially a one-play drive, I know that they had one play that got brought back, but it didn't matter for Wren.
10 points ain't going to win this game.
No, this offense is going to have to get rolling, though.
Dabrowski in the gun. He'll take the snap. It'll be a handoff to Klein. He's got a little bit of a hole here. Gets through one tackle and gets pushed forward for 6. Maybe 7. See where they mark it. But the best run of the game.
William Blount going with some tempo here.
Give him 7. Another handoff. Klein gets close to the first down. I think he got it.
Yeah, he slipped through it there at the very end to fall forward for a first down.
That's a Murphy Bobcat first down. Give him a call. 8-5-6 Dirt. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll have our extra effort player of the game.
Once again, guys, West given a lot of space on the outside. William Blount has done nothing but run the football.
Also be spotted at the 32. There it is.
They are leaving a light box, but they're pretty stout on the inside. Kind of surprising so far.
A couple of good runs there. Dabrowski looking across the middle is going to be behind Robinson. It'll be incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 with 5:24 left in the opening quarter.
Yeah, that time Debo trying not to lead Robinson into a big hit over the middle. Just a little too far on the outside, unable to make a catch.
Tight formation here. Robinson in motion. He'll flip it to Robinson. Robinson runs wide. He gets the corner and gets 6. Maybe 5.
Was that not a late hit out of bounds? Okay.
Be 3rd down and 5 for the Governors here.
That's technically a pass.
Yep. Goes down as a pass. Very safe play. You got trips here to the bottom. William Blount moving fast, trying to get them to jump maybe here. They don't. It's actually going to be a handoff to Klein. Klein's going to get just short of the first down.
Got to go for it here.
4th and 1 at the 41. Got to get to the 42. Number 3, Ravel on the tackle. Oh, we get the free 5 there.
They didn't get him. They're
They
back,
didn't- yeah,
they're
you're
back
right.
on the
You're right.
line.
There's
Really
the
good job.
Yeah, I thought very close to his helmet going.
Yeah, his helmet was very close, but
Williams got 18 on the play clock as Jackson looks to the sideline for the play. Flips Klein to his left.
This might be a
Jackson
straight keeper.
will keep it himself, get the first down, and get close to the 45. It will be a 45-yard line. First down, Governors. It is a Murphy Bobcat first down, their second of the game. They'll reset the box and move the chains. 4:30 and counting, but it is a 10-0 deficit early in the first quarter for William Blount.
And that was a gimme for Jackson. You know he's keeping the ball on 4th and short.
3 receivers at the bottom. Klein to the left of Jackson. Jackson will take the shotgun snap. Straight drop. Looking to get it out of the pressure. Spins through 1. Needs to find a friend. He will tuck it and get what he can. Give him 2 up to the 47. As flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't probably see down the field very good, but decent coverage for the Rebels.
Yeah,
The pressure got to Jackson quickly.
And a great job to get out of it there. It looked like he was dead in the water, looking like Taylor Green against Tennessee last week.
Here's a bubble screen to one-handed catch. Gets up past the midfield into the enemy territory. Down to the 47. Actually, 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Got to get to the 45. As he stops the clock with 3:37 as he goes out of bounds. Couple run plays here probably to get it. With a 3-man front West showing pressure. They got it.
They got it that time. As the entire offensive line for William Blount fell on their back.
I don't know what that was about. A little acting.
They tell them to sell it. I guess they sold it pretty good that time. You got to be careful, though. You could have an official that doesn't like that and throw it sportsmanlike.
Nice 5-yard penalty and another first down brought to you by Murphy Bobcat. Jackson in the gun. He'll take a straight drop with 5 wide across the middle. Bird. Catch it at the door. It'll be a house call for the sophomore. He'll be tackled down.
He was down.
It'll be 1st and goal, though, inside the Jackie Crumpton orange zone after the Murphy Bobcat first down for the Governors, as right down the seam was the sophomore. By next year, he'll be out running them. I thought he was going to take this one there. It'll be 1st and goal, Governors at the 1-yard line. See if we go under center as we bring in, looks like Caleb Henson. Nope. Will not. It'll be a shotgun formation for Dabrowski. Dabrowski takes it. He will keep it. He will put his head down and push forward.
He'll roll in.
Touchdown, Demo. Well, the Govs had to answer, and they did.
Yeah, that's definitely the answer you needed.
That's a Red Tech touchdown, and what a drive. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. That's a fake to AK. Dabrowski puts his head down, powers through the West defenders. Your score now 10-6. Much better drive call there, Carter, by the offensive staff.
Yes.
As we will bust them a little bit when they struggle, but Fisher hurt himself. Or no, Fisher didn't hurt himself. He had a equipment malfunction. So the holder has to come in. It'll be Braxton Green will have to hold. He hasn't held in a couple of games. Aiden Tyler will do the extra point. It's up, and it looks good. And it is good. 10-7. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, we're set for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. Saw him the other day. He's doing an out-of-town move, loaded up last Sunday, and he's heading to North Carolina. Here's a pooch, and it's going to be fair caught.
He fair caught it. Oh, he fair caught it.
He said fair catch. Oh, my goodness, now he's off to the 50-yard line. He put his hand up.
He said fair catch. Oh, that's terrible. They should have had the ball at the 10-yard line.
What are we doing here?
Oh, we're three. Where's three blind mice? They need to start playing it.
Mr. Talbot, what are you watching? The guy clearly put his hand up and waved for a fair catch at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it right here,
You
Robin.
probably saw it too, sir. Who didn't see it besides the two referees back there?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we're going to call a sideline warning, and we're not going to call we're going to call a sideline warning.
Terrible.
Because we don't see it. Everybody in the football stadium tonight,
Gosh.
here at Skip Murray Stadium, saw the guy put his hand up.
That's atrocious.
And now they return it out to midfield. Bless their hearts. 1st and 10 at the 49. Straight pass caught, number 0. His second catch of the game, gets a first down catch and run. Coach Reeves not happy, and I don't blame him.
No, nobody should be happy, except for the people on West Sideline because they got away with one.
Not sure who it was, but nonetheless, there's a 1st and 10 catch for the receiver on this side, Thomas. Give him 11, down to the 38. Here's a handoff to Lee. Running left. William Lunt's got him in the...
Man.
He's got too much speed. He's off to the races. 20, 15, 10, and inside the 5-yard line before he's tackled.
He's going to be down at the 3, guys.
It'll be 1st and goal at the 3 inside the orange zone now. 2:16 and counting as they reset the chains. If they miss a call like that, you still got to be ready to step up and make a stop. I mean, but backing them up inside the 10-yard line probably changes the morale a little bit after you just had a bounce-back touchdown like that. Timeout by the Rebels, I believe. We'll take this one with them. This timeout's going to be brought to you by Bonner Burger. 3 quarter pounders and fries for $19.99. 30-second break. First and goal, Rebels. At the 3-yard line. Receiver in motion is Wren. A quarterback keeper only going to get a couple. Harrison gets 2 down to the 1. Actually, I think he was at the 4.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. He was spotted at the 4. So
okay.
2nd and goal at the 2.
Yeah, give him 2 to the 2. 1:30 and counting here in the first quarter. West leads 10-7, looking for more. Same formation, same receiver in motion. Handoff Lee. Lee's going to push the pile and into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take this lead 16-7. And a quick, 4-play drive?
And this is where you have to put an asterisk, not next to the blown fair catch, but the fumble down here when William Blount was getting the ball back with the score 3-0.
Defense is going to have to come up with a stop. They've got a 4-point stop as they held for a field goal on the opening drive after the short field. Extra point upping.
Good.
Good. 17-7. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, back here at William High School, 17-7 Rebels. Line's been busy. Here's the next kick. It's a high down the middle. Going to be taken. Nobody William.
What are we doing, y'all? Oh, my
D.
God.
Hart catches it at the 3-yard line.
Goes out as a 6.
As the ball was on Klein's side,
Oh.
but he deferred. He deferred to D. Hart. That's 2 mistakes that AK's made in the kick return.
But just the whole special teams, we failed a fourth fake punt. We gave up a 42-yard return.
Stan, can you figure this team out, Anderson County? They're in the middle of the first quarter. It's 7-7 on Union.
No. There is no way.
Greenback 7-0 over Oakdale, and Alcoa 20-0 over Heritage early. Here's a quarterback keeper. Good read by Jackson. Going to get close to the 10. Give him 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. And I think you mentioned Science Hill already up 10-0 on Maryville. And Polk County 16-0 over Eagleton. We're 17-7 here, 2nd down. And 5 yards.
I think it's going to be a false start.
It's on us. It's on us.
Move.
We moved before he jumped off sides.
So it takes away the gain.
Yep.
William Blunt's third 5-yarder.
So bring up 2nd and 11. 52 seconds left in the quarter. William Blunt can't get away from this goal line over here. Gonna need a big play. Try to freeze them. Don't get them to jump. 15 on the play clock as Jackson checks to Coach St. Clair. Coming off the edge of the Rebels, Jackson calls it out. 2 on the play clock. Gets the snap. It's a play action. Going to go. Lining license.
Got to get rid of it.
Throw it away. He does, and he gets it wisely about to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, West so far doing a really good job of getting pressure on Jackson whenever he does drop back to pass.
It's a quick kick it.
I thought they were going to go play action right there, but that tight end maybe down the seam, or Robinson down the seam, but need a good pass play here.
Yeah, this one's got to be a straight drop.
Out the shadow of your goalpost. Jackson rolling to his right. Got Bird. He will get it to.
Oh,
he held on.
No, he didn't. I'm going to say incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
As that
I thought he caught it, then dropped it, then I thought he came down with it, but the referee right there. It'll be a punting situation for the Governors.
And that one kind of a shock. Bird been very, very reliable this year.
And that was a great ball by Jackson in the spot between 3 defenders and Bird dragging across. Got to come up with that one. Now you got to punt the ball back to West, trailing by 10, and they're going to have a short field. Henson will snap it.
What's happening?
Do they have
now?
12 players in formation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. DJ catches that. 12 players in
It's only
formation.
5 yards. It's only 5 yards. Still be a 4th down.
We'd rather
He'd not called it.
and then snap it, and we get a 15-yard penalty for illegal
kick.
participation. Peace will run off, and now they'll have 11 players. So 4th down and 6.
4th penalty on West so far.
Snap is good. The kick is high. Not very long. It will take a little bit of a William Blount bounce, but not much, up to the 38-yard line. That's where West will take over after a 28-yard punt. And that'll do it for 1 quarter of action. We'll take a 60-second break. Your score, West 17, William Blount 7. Coast volleyball team, as their season came to an end Thursday last night after winning the region championship. They hosted the sub-state but fell to Science Hill. You know, Stan, I think they only do small school, big school in that.
3. They have 3.
They do have 3 in that division. So William Blount still plays in the highest classification.
Yeah.
In that. So they fall to Science Hill, a school with almost 3,000 students or whatever. So, but what a season it was for the Lady Govs and Coach Swafford, Coach Stennett and company. They put on a great show Thursday night. They blacked it out last night and just fell a little short of the state tournament. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rebels, starting this possession at the 38. Harrison throws it deep. Got a man. It's Monroe. Touchdown, I believe.
I believe he may be down.
Touchdown, West Rebels, 38-yard. Another dime by this quarterback, Harrison. Puts it on the spot. Single coverage, Governors. It's 23-7.
Is that 6 or 8?
Was it 8 or 6? 8. I'm sorry. It wasn't Monroe. It was actually 8. It can't be 8. 8's the quarterback.
Yeah.
So 6, Monroe, yeah.
Monroe.
And I think it's safe to say that West has William Blount stunned right now.
Yeah. Not the 2-4 team. You look on paper, you say, "Oh, 2-4." No. But this West team, a lot better than what their record says they are.
Well, you can't be giving them points.
This kick is up. This kick is good. 24-7. We'll take another break as we come back for another kickoff. here for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Klein, another one, puts his right foot into it, heading towards the church. It's a high one. Going to be caught by Dorsey at the 10. Goes straight ahead now, running it up. Makes one man miss and gets close to the 30. It'll be William Blount's best starting position.
They gave him a really good spot there.
Dorsey's down.
Oh, no.
He did take a pretty good hit there at the end on the
He's
bounce
fine.
off the turf.
Yep. So he's fine.
Got a stinger, it looks like, on his shoulder, but shake it off. Play some offense here. As William Blount needs a lot of it.
Yeah, down 17 quickly. It'll be a handoff to Klein. Dragging tacklers for a couple. If he could have squirted through there was a big hole.
We'll give him 3 out to the 33.
Yeah, Dorsey's still working out a kink in that right shoulder.
So far, guys, West looks to be a very disciplined tackling team. Haven't really let anything get by them.
3. Staying ahead of the chains here so far on this drive. Dorsey's hurt. Dorsey's
Yeah,
gotta
he's
come out.
hurt.
Yeah, he's trying to.
He might have. The way he's holding it, it might have.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
But Michael's going to check him out. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Governors. Got to get to the 40. Dabrowski in the shotgun, straight drop. Looking to his left, going to throw a quick catch across the middle to Robinson. It's a catch and first down, Governors. Second quarter first downs brought to you by Blount Partnership, where education and business meet. Nice pitch and catch. Soft coverage there by the Rebels. William Blount up to the 46-yard line.
And they need to play with a sense of tempo here.
Dabrowski will take it. He'll hand to Klein. Gets a little bit in the pile. Gets close to the 50-yard line. This line judge has him at the 50. See which one they go with. Either way, we'll give him 4 yards. It's 3.5. Actually, yeah. That one gives him 3. Give him 3. 2nd and 7. Dabrowski takes a shotgun snap. Double move. Coverage is there. Now he's going to have to throw it. Nope. He's going to reverse his field, spin off of a tackler, and get 1 yard to the midfield stripe.
Yeah, he managed to get positive yardage out of that.
They went for the fake move, and West had good coverage. It was number 22, Wren. Dorsey's back. So I think maybe he just had to pop his shoulder back or something.
Regardless, a big 3rd and 6 right here, guys. Of course, we're in 4-down territory, but
Yeah, rest of the game probably.
15 on the game clock. William Blount needs to get going here. 10.
Trips here tight. It's going to be a run play. No, RPO across the top is going to be overthrown and intercepted. Double coverage and intercepted by the Rebels, returning it. And back into William Blount territory was Wren. That's very sportsmanlike of him. He said, here's your ball back, and you'll use it for the next drive. But that ball was in double coverage and a turnover. That play was not open.
No. Oh, definitely a force trying to make something out of nothing there.
And then the way he threw it, I'm not sure.
No,
he just
off
kinda,
his back foot, just kind of
flipped it up
yeah.
in the air. I don't know. That was
Interesting.
This game's getting out of hand early. If William Blount don't get a stop here, may be out the door and out of the state playoffs. Lee will be behind Harrison in the pistol. He'll take it. It'll be a handoff to Lee, running right. William Blount will tackle him, but not before he gets big yardage. Give him 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Actually, give him 5. 2nd and 5. They'll take it. Reverse flip here.
A lot of space if he can get it.
William Blount's got a chance.
He made a good tackle.
Yeah, that was a great open field
That's
tackle.
Boyd. Boyd stops number 13, Charles.
Yeah, just about everybody else.
Charles. I'm sorry, Will Charles.
Just about everybody else bit on the fake there. It was a really good job to find space, get off of the block, and make a great tackle.
But it was a first down for the Rebels. 1st and 10 at the 28. Straight drop for Harrison. Little dump off. William Blount deflected. I believe Boyd deflected it. It'll be an incomplete pass. What is he doing? Not sure what the line judge is doing. He's calling it out of bounds at the 32.
He called it a fumble.
That was not a fumble. That was a forward pass that was dropped.
And it was
Now
What are we doing?
they
moved it
moved it
back.
back.
we'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. But, I mean, goodness. Come on, y'all.
Ooh. That's the guy that called a whatever he called earlier. Running wide is Lee. He's going to turn the corner. And no holding penalty this time. It'll be 1st and goal again at the 3. Or he's knocked out of bounds at the 4, actually.
There's a William Blount player down on the sideline for West.
Yep. All right, we'll take a short break as they tend to him. They got to go all the way across the field. All right, 1st and goal at the 3. It'll be a jet sweep to Lee. I'm not sure if that Lee, but he's turned the corner. That's too much speed.
It's 1.
Number 1, new running back this time.
Ancelet.
Abel Ancelet. And that's a senior wide receiver on the jet sweep. Touchdown Rebels. 30-7. This thing's getting ugly quickly. And they can taste the playoff berth.
Yeah, right now.
The winner of this game is looking good for a playoff seeding.
Yeah, right now the only positive on William Blount's side is you can get to the restaurant earlier. We are looking like we might be in a mercy rule.
Could be a mercy rule coming.
Yeah.
You're right.
Good question. My mother-in-law asked us who kidnapped her team. Stan was asking the same thing. Did we practice on fall break? This don't look like the Governors we've seen for 7 games. Your score is 31 for West, 7 for William Blount. 60-second break. Defense, no rest. All right, here's a kick. And Klein's going to kick this one in the end zone. William Blount will start at the 20-yard line. 7:22 as they start this drive.
Probably his prettiest kick of the night, but it hasn't been the most effective. So it looks like Klein is going to come out and not be on the field to start this drive.
Jacob Craig. No, it's going to be 5
Yeah,
wide
they're
as they
gonna go
bring
5
in
wide.
Braxton Green. Braxton will be at the bottom. And at the hash mark. 5 wide. Going 5 wide. Jackson's going to throw it across the middle.
Oh, man.
Peace had it. Peace. If he had 2 good hands, that's another pick.
Yeah.
Peace is a big junior.
Well, and that one, you had a little bit of space if you could get it over him. That's one where you want to see Debo floated a little bit. Like on the interception, that time, little more of a laser and can't get it over the guys. He's tall junior out there playing linebacker.
Here's a handoff. Going to be Klein getting a couple, maybe up to the 22. Maybe just the
I think it's
21.
one, I think.
Yeah, not much. William going fast. 3rd and 8. Dabrowski's going to take off and run left. He's got some space. He will get
The first
enough
one.
for the first down with his speed, and he'll go out of bounds at the 30. He went out the 33. They gave him the 34. We'll take it. It is a first down. Blount Partnership first down Governors moving left to right here on AM 1470 and the GNN network. Dabrowski rolling to his right. He's flushed out of the pocket. Got to turn, get rid of it. He will throw it down. There's a receiver there, incomplete. As it was Robinson. Oh, he caught it, but he was out of bounds. Maybe his knee was on the ground as he got possession. That's the only thing I can think. 2nd down and 10. It's the sure-handed sophomore. Can't come up with it. Jackson Dabrowski will bring his troops with trips to the top of your screen. Single set tailback at his AK. AK is going to be a tackle for loss. Is that
Really been causing a ruckus all day.
3rd and 11? You have 6:18 left here in the opening half. Dabrowski. Now he's moving out of the pocket. He's going to have to find a friend. Just chuck it. He'll chuck it into the ground. There's a guy choke slamming D-Hart, number 5. It's going to be a punting situation again for the Governors.
Once again, West's defensive line just blowing up William Blount's offensive line. An offensive line that has been pretty consistent all year.
I don't know how that's not a pass interference. Because the ball was coming to him, and the guys got him by the neck. Dabrowski gets the kick away. It's going to be fielded at the 40 on the run. 45 here midfield. Gets into William Blount territory with a stiff arm. Oh, and a late hit possibly. D-Hart down at the 40. D-Hart down at the 45. We'll take a short break as they tend to him.
Can you see it?
First and 10 Rebels set up at the 32. Play action, rolling out to the right is Harrison. He'll dump it across to a new receiver, number 4, Farrell. He's going to get inside the 20 and another first down on a pitch and catch. What is his number, Stan? His quarterback.
I'll give him to you in just a second.
He hasn't thrown the ball a lot.
He's only thrown it 7 times. He's 5 of 7 for 79 yards. Of course, a touchdown.
Wow. That's kind of like there's a
Wildcat.
Are they set? It's going to be Wren turning the corner. He's going to get a few yards, close to the 15. It's like Stockton, Stan, your quarterback down at Georgia. He's not very good, but against Tennessee, threw for 300.
Y'all, everybody looks good against Tennessee's secondary this year.
Everybody else he's thrown for like a buck 50 on average.
It's a tradition as old as time. Quarterback's looking great against Tennessee. I mean,
But here we are making this quarterback look great against William Blount.
Yeah, I know.
That was my point.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. Harrison, handoff. New tailback in, number 30-something.
38.
38.
Yes, 38.
He goes for 14 to the 1.
Yep, it'll be another first and goal for the Rebels after the Blount partnership first down. First and goal at the 2. About to put this game away early. Mercy rule to start the second half if William Blount don't score. And Goins into the end zone. Touchdown Rebels.
Adios.
37-7 with 4:34 left in the first half. Who saw this coming?
This is a bloodbath.
Another interception by Beck.
wow. Is Carson Beck looking like Mike Bobo's his offensive coordinator?
I don't know what and that ball's just got to be thrown deep. Extra point. Up
Good.
and good. 38-7, 4:34 left. We'll take a 60-second break. Yep. All right, here's your kickoff. William already been adios, so we need to bust Stan's record. Need a quick score here. Robinson in the return. He's got a hole up past the 35-yard line.
What, y'all? 14. He is a gamer. He's going to be fun to watch these next couple of years. Only a sophomore. Great ball carrier vision.
If you got all your skill positions are back besides your quarterback and running back. So first down for William Blount at the 37.
So it looks like
Dabrowski, quarterback keeper, going to cut it up and lose a yard maybe.
Well, he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, back to the line of scrimmage. Good to see Jaden back in. He's at the bottom of your screen. 2 receivers at the top, 2 at the bottom. Traditional single set formation. Here's going to be a ball in the dirt to Bird. Stops the clock. We've ran 20 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, that one really blown up from the start. A whole lot of pressure on that left side, and And probably better that did hit the turf, because if not, it would have probably been a loss.
3rd down and long here. Govs have to come up with something. Maybe even if you get 7 or 8 of it, you go for it on 4th.
Jackson's missed his last 5 passes.
Jackson straight drop, steps up in the pocket. He's going to be tackled, and not a sack. He might, well, actually, it might go down as
a sack for like 1 or half a yard. Regardless, they're going to bring out the punt team. Really,
West has a chance to score, then get the ball back to start the second half. So yeah, this game pretty much looking dim. West is going to use their second timeout. This timeout is going to be brought to you by the Roll Arena. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name our Murphy Bobcat player of the game, and they'll get a arena. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, West looking to get the ball back. They got 1 timeout and 3:30 to work with as Williams in a punt formation. Well, let's back us up 5 more yards.
that's why you don't punt it down 38-7.
West may be coming after it right here.
Yeah, they should.
William Blount gets it away. Good kick by Jackson.
Great kick.
They got it away, but it's a line drive. Here's the return at midfield. Good return again by Monroe. So a kick to the 40 and 10-yard return. 23 on the kick stand. Is that
No. 33.
33.
With net 23.
Net
but
23. Okay, I see it. It'll be the 50-yard line for the Rebels with 1 timeout. There you go. Time shouldn't be an issue here. At halftime, I have Stats with Stan. We'll have our $1,000 kick or whatever they got planned for Mason. Who is it? Mason Michaels. Junior, senior? Junior. First down, West Rebels. Play action. It's a new quarterback. Is that 15?
15.
Excuse me, as he picks up 15 yards on this
It's
catch.
going to be senior Cannon Dowd with the dump off there. That went for a first down. Cannon's a great name for a quarterback, guys. Is that 15 or 16? Okay.
First down West at the 35. It'll be a handoff to Lee. Turning the corner. And off to the races. Gets inside the 15, 10, 5. Still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 5, I think.
They're going to mark him at 6.5, 6-yard line, something like that. Touching the 6-yard line. As I'm not sure why they even called a timeout as quickly as they moved the ball down the field. Maybe looking to go 3 for here. Get another stop and maybe score after the...
That put Mr. Lee at 101 yards rushing.
How many carries?
Just a sophomore.
On 8 carries.
He is just a sophomore, guys. It'll be a handoff to him again. Cutting it up. Might have lost a yard. Nope, going to gain positive yardage.
Down to the 3.
A lot of late hits coming on. They called it. Number 69 is choking one of our players. That's why Mason Johnson got upset. Was it dead ball? Did he?
No, he said during the play.
Okay, so the replay first down.
West 5th penalty for 45 yards tonight.
Eladio. Malachi Tony with a big play for the Hurricanes. It's his first and goal inside the 10. It'll be first and goal at the 17-yard line for Dowell. Cannon with it. Going to cross the... Oh, that's a bad ball. He was looking for the crosser and Ancelet.
That ball might have been tipped at the line. If not, then he just really couldn't step into it. It was tipped, yeah. So a great defensive play there by the Govs. Going to make it second and goal from...
Well, we know they're inside field goal range.
Yeah. I think anything from 30 in is inside field goal range.
Yeah. Wren, I believe, is the tailback. He will hand to Wren. Wren's going to get through and take it to the house.
So quick.
17 yards, untouched. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left before halftime, and the Rebels are up 44-7. Klein for the extra point.
Good.
Remains perfect. We'll take a 60-second break. Go ahead. All right, back for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Give Alvin and Ned a call, 865-235-4108. It's all West Rebels here on senior night at Mike White Field. William going to go 0-7 all time against these West Rebels. As Klein puts it in the end zone, right on the M.
And the big thing on this drive, if you're William Blount, is a sustained drive. So you don't want to go 3 and out and give the ball back to this West offense who's had no problems moving the ball downfield.
Dorsey at the top, D. Hart and Robinson at the bottom. Klein will be the single set tailback. Bird is the tight end. It'll be a play action slant pass caught by Dorsey at the 30. Just breaks the tackle, cuts it out to the 37-yard line. First down, brought to you by Blount Partnership. Stop the chains for a second. Or stop the clock for a second to move the chains. Set the ball. And now the clock rolls. Unlike it did 2 weeks ago at Heritage. Here's a handoff to Klein. Gets up close to the 40. We'll give him the 40. Give him 3. William Blount with all 3 timeouts. Minute 20. William Blount not moving very fast as they're down to 20 on the play clock. Jackson will take it. Hand to Klein. Klein will get close to the 40. Third down. And a long 3. Right at 3. Minute to play before halftime.
Come on, guys.
Not as quite as bad as the Jets last Sunday whenever they got 2 first downs and finally got 2 first downs and ran the clock out at halftime over in London. Dabrowski flushed out of the pocket. He will have to
Lose yard.
Downs and lose a yard. It'll be 4th down with 38 seconds left. It'll be 4th and 4. It'll go for a -1 run. Try to freeze them, maybe. They don't fall for it.
No, like we said earlier, West doing a really good job of lining up off the ball. So even if they do flinch, they're not going over.
4th and 5. 38 seconds left before halftime. Klein in motion. Dabrowski will throw across the middle. Caught by Dorsey. First down. Might use a timeout here. Go ahead and use one. Go ahead and use one. Go ahead and use one, Coach. Okay. That first down is brought to you by Blount Partnership, but the timeout brought to you by Trinity Chiropractor. Get your life forces switched on with Dr. Evan Butcher. We'll keep it here as the Govs pass midfield now. You're down 38 points. Mercy rules 30 or more.
In the second
starting
half.
the second half. So the clock will run. Definitely got the all the field to work with here with 33 seconds and 2 timeouts.
Yeah, William Blount.
You know, when you look at the NFL, like last night, Aaron Rodgers has a shot to the end zone with 7 seconds. You know, it's still crazy how quick they can just, compared to high school, how much harder it is to move the ball.
What was the combined age for the quarterbacks? Like 80?
80, over 80.
41?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That felt like a matchup that you would have watched in, 2009? It's 2025. Almost 2026.
All right, William Blount with it 5 wide for Jackson at the 46. Straight drop. Oh, my goodness. The pressure's after him. 4 guys just running. He's running for his life. He needs to throw it away. He does. He does get it to the line of scrimmage, to the 45-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down, but he did run 8 seconds off the clock. 2nd down and 10.
It was a great catch by Logan Little on the sideline, right in front of the face mask.
3 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Dabrowski in the straight drop. Dropping way wide, way back. Now he's going to take off and run. Throw it deep down. Dorsey, 1-on-1, catches it. 10,
catch.
4-3-1. Touchdown. Debo to Dorsey. 45-13. William Blount might want to go for 2.
Now they're going to bring out Tyler.
If they've conceded the game, because the mercy rule will start as soon as you kick off. You can't until you get it under 30. I guess it wouldn't make
It wouldn't make a difference. It would still be over 30 or more.
Extra point up.
Good.
And good. Take a quick timeout for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Down.
Back here for the Anywhere Movers kickoff, 45-14, as Tyler looks to probably pooch this one. It's going to be a squib, kind of onside, and it's going to be fielded by number 10, and he's going to be tackled quickly. That was Stanley. Good hands there to bring it down and get a couple yards, get it to the 45-yard line. And I would expect West to probably run the clock out here and take it to half up 45-14. West is taking a lot of time to. They're going to mark it at the. They're going to mark it at the 44 instead of the 45. I'm not. Yeah, West took a lot of time to get onto the field, so I would expect some sort of play here. Of course, really all they got to do is run it to the outside, and there's a chance. As he's going to be taken down, and that will do it for the first half. William Blount trails 45-14. As we'll take a couple of minute break and be back with halftime festivities.
Heartland Roofing. Welcome back to the Heartland Roofing halftime show here at William Blount, where it is not a very pretty sight as West has came and just put an absolute beat down on the Governors here in the first half. It's 45-14 at the half. Of course, we want to thank Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call for all your roofing needs. He gets free estimates as well as free inspection. We'll move right into the stats with Stan. Brought to you by Red Tech, the number one refrigerant, or the best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. You see the number there. Give Red Tech a call. William Blount finds herself down 45-14. We're not going to go through the scoring, although William Blount's scoring. Dabrowski has a 1-yard touchdown run, and he has a 46-yard pass to Dorsey for a touchdown. That's it. Everything else is in between has been Lee with touchdown, Wren with a couple of touchdowns, Monroe with the pass, Goins, Anslet, all West right now. First downs, William Blount has 9, West has 13. William Blount on the ground is 22 for 62 yards. It's less than 3 yards a carry. West is 18 for 179. That's almost 10 yards a carry. Through the air is William Blount's 8 of 17. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 142 yards through the air for William Blount. West is 5 of 7 for a touchdown, no interceptions. They've only thrown for 79 yards, but very efficient. Total yardage belongs to the Rebels, 258 to 204. William Blount penalized 4 times for 20 yards. West has been penalized 5 times for 45 yards. The only turnover was William Blount's interception, although William Blount never did field a ton. I wouldn't really call it a kickoff. Could almost go down as a turnover as well, as it wasn't designed by onside kick, but it's just a failure on William Blount's part to field. But regardless, William Blount with the only turnover with the interception. Punting, William Blount's punted twice for 30.5 average. West has not punted. Individually, on the ground, William Blount's led by Aiden Klein, 12 carries for 34 yards. Dabrowski has 10 carries for 28 yards. That's it on the ground. Through the air has been all Dabrowski for William Blount. As I said, 8 of 17 for 142 and a touchdown and an interception. So on the year, that's going to bring him to about 1,500 and something odd yards. I think he needed to average about 200 per game, counting tonight, to get to about 2,000 for the yards. So still doable. He could get over 200 tonight. Receptions, Dorsey's got the leading receptions with 4 for 83 yards and, of course, the touchdown. Bird has a big one, 1 for 41, 1 catch for 41 yards. Robinson, 2 catches for 14 yards. And Klein has the other catch for 4 yards. Over for the West Rebels, on the line, on the yard, on the ground, has been Lee. Lee is over 100 yards, 8 carries for 101 yards on the ground. Wren has 4 carries for 47 yards. That's what most of it has been. Goins has 3 carries for 20 yards. Anslet had a carry for 4 yards, I believe. Yeah, I mean, it was a touchdown. Also, Harrison, the quarterback, has a carry for 2 yards. And also one more, Schrabel, 1 carry for 5 yards. Through the air, it's been mostly Harrison, although Boyd came in, or excuse me. Yeah, Dowd came in. I'm sorry, Dowd. The backup quarterback did make 1 out of 2 for 15 yards. The rest have been for West, a 94 yards total passing for them, which is 273 total. He is 5 of 7, excuse me. 5 of 7 is he. Over on the reception side, Yomas, couple catches for 10 yards. Monroe, 2 catches for 48. Farrell has a catch for 14. And then also Schrabel 1 catch for 13. 15, excuse me. Once again, your halftime score is West 45, William Blount 14. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with picks in just a moment.
Welcome back to the Heartland Roofing Halftime Show, A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and a 5-star rating on Google. Give Nate a call at 865-323-5933 for a free inspection or estimate. So we're going to go straight into our college picks segment, and it's week 8. We got the standings up. Me and Brad are in dead last. Richard is in the lead by a point on Stan.
What'd you say?
What? Richard's in the lead by a point, and Tyler's a point behind them, and then it drops off a cliff pretty much. But first game up, we got the game tonight, number 25, Nebraska at Minnesota. That game started at 8. We're going to be out of here by the time this game is over, but I got Nebraska taking it to Minnesota.
Yep, I have Nebraska as well. Win it. Next game, we got Washington at Michigan. I think Washington goes into the Big House and beats Michigan in this one.
Yeah, I got Washington going into the Big House, beating Michigan. Bryce Underwood hasn't impressed me this year yet, so. Next game, we got number 12, Georgia Tech at Duke. Duke with a big win last week over at California. Georgia Tech hasn't impressed that much. They beat some teams that we figured out weren't that good. I think Duke could shock them at home and maybe the field storming of the week.
No. Georgia Tech's going to win this one by a lot. Next game, we got close to the game of the week. It's LSU at Vandy. Vandy actually favored in this one, which is something I didn't think I would hear in my lifetime, but I'm going to take LSU in this one.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the favorite, Vandy. I think they lost to a really good Alabama team, and I think they're going to pick it back up. LSU on the road, not done great this year. I think Vandy's got it. Pavia's going to go crazy. Next game up, we got Oklahoma at South Carolina. Oklahoma, John Mateer might be Heisman. I think he goes on the road. I think he gets this done.
Yeah, I do have Oklahoma. This will be a close one. Mateer's still a little banged up, but next game we got SMU at Clemson. I'm going to go with SMU right here, going into Death Valley and upsetting. Well,
Bad this year. This is kind of a toss-up game. I got SMU going on the road, trying to come back a little bit. Next game up, we got Ole Miss at Georgia. Georgia been solid this year. Had a close loss to Alabama. Ole Miss, I mean, they're 6-0, but I think that ends this week. I think Georgia's going to kill them at home.
yeah, at Georgia,
All right.
no contest.
Next up, Tennessee, Alabama, big game, third Saturday of October. Honestly, I think Alabama's going to win, but give me Tennessee because Vol fan for life.
Yeah, I have no confidence in Tennessee's defense that we would get a single stop, but I'm going to pick Tennessee just because I can't pick against them.
Next up, we got Missouri at Auburn. I'm an Auburn fan. You know, they've lost some close games. I think they're going to finally win this game, not get screwed over by the refs.
I got the Tigers going into the Tigers Stadium, into Jordan Hare, and winning this one.
Last game, night game, we got USC at Notre Dame. Notre Dame's been solid this year. I'm taking Notre Dame.
Now I'm going to take USC for the upset here.
All right, now we're going to go watch the band.
Let's hear it one more time for the Marching Governors. The William Blount Marching Band would like to thank the following sponsors for their generous support this season: Jackie Crumpton, Tennessee Mountain Real Estate, Mr. T's Rapid Flow, Propane, Blue Moose Burgers and Wings Alcoa, and Salsaritas of Alcoa.
We're back at William Blount High School, 45-14 your score, Carter, and we're ready for the Kayla Lots. Well, are we?
It looks like William Blount's on the field warming up. We haven't had an opportunity for the Kayla Lots Kick for Cash. On senior night, I think only one kid made it, so I'm not entirely sure what they're going to be doing.
Maybe they just gave him, since there's only one kid, they just said, you're the winner.
I don't know.
Oh, here comes Robbie out there now. I think they're running them out.
Well, luckily, it's not going to be that big of a deal because this game's over. As Stan has already adiosed it. Could have started the buses then and headed home, the West Rebels. But we got to finish this up.
It's time for the kick for cash. We got junior Mason Michaels. He's got one kick, $1,000 on the line. He makes his kick. It's all his.
And it looks like he's going to have to make a 30-yard field goal from the 20-yard line for $1,000.
Was it Mason Michaels?
Yes.
High school junior here at William Blount High School. Rob Lott's down there. Looks good. Looks good.
He made it. Wow.
Well, good for him. Good for Mason.
Somebody on William Blount's side is going home a winner tonight. So, as the teams get ready to...
We'll go run some scores down the area update right here as I've got pulled up Carter. First of all, over in Heritage. It's in the fourth quarter now. Alcoa rolling over Heritage 47-0. Maryville has, after falling behind 10-0 in the first half, they now lead 21-10 in the third quarter over there. Down in Polk County, they're in the midway through the third quarter. Eagleton has cut into that lead, but Polk County still leads Eagleton Academy 23-13. About 7 minutes left in the third quarter still. And then the Greenback score was 21-0. Greenback rolling at the half over Oakdale.
It's good to see.
So that's your area teams right here. Carter, you got some more Knox County teams? Or an interesting score over at Powell. Jefferson County and Powell, 10-7.
Yeah,
at the half. Powell leads. Two very good teams, 6A team in Jeff County, and of course a good 5A team in Powell.
Yeah, both teams as of late really just consistent powerhouses within their region, within their class, I should even say. Both teams big, as those boys up at Jeff County, they're cornbread fed. They got a bunch of big boys up there that play offensive line and defensive line, and of course we've seen Powell so far this year, and so that's definitely an interesting matchup.
Gibbs, that'll be a Heritage opponent that they're going to have to beat to get in the playoffs later in the year. They're up 35-0 over Fulton. Fulton 0-7.
Yeah, Fulton.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah,
Fulton, how far they have fallen.
Having a really tough year. Hopefully they can bounce back here within the next couple of years, but things are definitely not looking good on that side of Knoxville. Really, most of Knoxville hasn't looked too good so far this year, Stan. A couple teams have made a slight bounce back, but as it looks like William Blount's ready to kick this one off, I would fully expect this to probably be an onside kick.
Well, regardless, we know the clock will run.
Yeah.
Because it is mercy rule, as of right now anyway.
Tyler has it set up on the far hash.
So we'll see here.
William Blount will be going left to right here to start the third, and it will be a
pooch
down to the 15-yard line. It's going to be taken there.
That's that Lee.
It's going to be number 2, Lee. And he's going to be tripped up. Really good open field tackle there. It's going to
Tay Williams.
Tay Williams on the tackle. It's going to be taken down, looks to be right around the 34-yard line. So that's where the West Rebels will start their first drive of the second half. We've seen 2 quarterbacks from them so far tonight. Cannon Dowd finished the second quarter.
Of course, Harrison started the game. Who's in there right now? Harrison's coming back in to start the second half, so we'll see here what they do. I would say we'll see a steady dot of run package here for the Wren, I think.
Yeah, Wren.
Big yardage.
A lot of space.
Big yardage so far for Wren. So he may go.
30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One play. Touchdown, West Rebels, no flags. A 50-burger on the Govs on the first play.
Who was that? That wasn't Wren, I don't think.
It was 22 Wren.
Yeah, it was Wren. Okay. So 65 yards on the first play of the second half.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what. The last time these two teams played 11 years ago, West hung 70 on us. They might be able to do it again if we're not careful.
Well, really a bad matchup for William Blount as this kick is up and good. Really a bad matchup for William Blount is they don't have a whole lot of speed on the outside to contain these guys, and West has got 2 or 3 really quick running backs. So we'll take a 30-second break and be back for the kickoff.
Welcome back to the Anywhere Movers kickoff, as this thing is bloodbath.
Yeah, Robbie, that run by Wren puts him over 100 yards on the night.
One play.
Yep.
He's a starting slot receiver. He's
Yep.
over 100 yards rushing.
Yep.
That's 2 running
He went
backs.
65 right there. But
Yeah.
Yep.
Speedy
That was
running
what I was
backs.
afraid of, the getting the ball to start the second half with the mercy rule going. Well, I'm not sure.
Why is the clock not running? Needs to be running.
Well, I guess they wait till the ball gets in play. But how about that kick by Mason Michaels? Drilled it.
Yeah.
Trying to do the Pat McAfee, missed it the first time, and that's the grab. Handoff for Klein, a couple yards up the middle. But, I mean, the West band took like 10 minutes getting on the field.
Yeah, that. We were kind of surprised up here because we're like,
And
oh,
then-
that's West's band? They're still out there?
And then Coach Cortez was like, hey, we got to warm up. I'm like, yeah, I agree you do, but we're supposed to do this. It's a thing we got to get done. And there's another run for no gain. Maybe
they give him a yard to the 30. Oh, well, he actually had up to the 23 before, didn't he?
Yeah, so 3rd down and 7. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. 52-14 now on the Arnie Pesterfield scoreboard. Straight drop for Jackson. Looking to his left low. He's going down.
Yeah.
Just know where to go.
No blocking.
This defensive line, guys, has been eating.
And look,
all
they
night.
rushed 4 guys. They dropped it.
Well, and not a single offensive lineman helped their quarterback up. That's something you don't like. You give up the sack, at least pick the guy up.
Exactly. I agree with you there, Carter. And the heads are down. This game's been over. Now we just got to get out of here unscathed. Dabrowski stands in between the I and the A in the end zone. Henson will snap it. It's a good snap. Jackson gets a spiraling kick. Going to be fielded. Muffed it. Williams got a chance. I think we got it. We should have it. We're the guy there. And we do. He tried to run up and field it. It's Mason Johnson, I believe. Yep, Mason Johnson recovers the muffed punt. So now those heads that were down need to get back up and get a little pep in their step. But there's been a couple times West has fielded those low kicks on the run to save field position. That's the first one that they missed.
Yeah.
D-Hart here at the bottom. H-back is Bird. It's a play action for Jackson. He's looking to his left. Now he's just going to tuck it and run. And gets hit out of bounds after a gain of 4 or 5.
Yeah, that almost felt like a design read as Dorsey didn't even turn to catch a pass. It just looked like he was ready to block somebody.
We're going to give him 5 all the way up to the 43, so 2nd down and 5. So one of the better runs on 1st down. It seems like William Blount's been 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8 all night.
It's been a very stagnant offense.
Fake the toss. There could be a hold on the edge. It is called. Jackson's going to throw the one-on-one ball incomplete, but it's a holding penalty on the left end. As I think it might be Harbin. They lost containment.
Well, the story of this game has been speed kills, and that's not just on offense, guys. It's been on defense. As this defensive line has just manhandled William Blount's offensive line. That's, once again, an offensive line that's played pretty well for the most part this year. So that's going to make it
2nd and 15.
Yep.
Score from Miami Gardens. 17-10 Louisville. Handoff Klein.
Nothing
up the middle. Mike.
And this has really been the problem the entire game. That time, really a pretty open box as they were expecting pass and covering the receivers and just quick enough to get there.
6.5 to play in the third. As we're in the mercy rule, the clock will stay running until
Blown up again.
He's
and he's down
It's
again.
going to be a side. Oh, they need to blow the whistle.
So, yeah, I mean,
He was wrapped up. Then it looked like the way Aaron Rodgers got tackled last night by his own team.
he wasn't happy about it either, was he?
It's 4th down, punting situation again for William Blount. So the first turnover, William Blount couldn't do anything to cash it in.
They've almost gone back to where they had the ball to begin with.
So William Blount runs one on late.
Snap is a good one. Jackson kicks it. Wobbler kick, going to field it. Double caught it.
He's going to be taking that. Oh, wow.
I thought I heard a whistle. Either way, good job of catching it the second time and getting about an 8-yard return up close to midfield. That's where West will take over. They lead this game 52-14. West, William Blount all-time 0-6. It was going to be 0-7 against these Rebels. Hadn't played them in 11 years. Welcome back.
That's what I was telling Carter when you were on the way back up, Robbie, to the booth. They hung 70 on us last time they played. They maybe do that again.
We probably scored a few more. I don't know. Was that?
It's 70-14 was the final.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, it can't be 70 this time because they kicked the field goal.
Dowd back in at quarterback.
True.
He will take it. Nope, busted play as he missed his handoff, but he's going to get positive yardage, 8 or 9 yards. As you had a new receiver in there, Sherrill. Well, he's been in. Number 13.
Yes.
Sharble.
West has had some explosive plays through the air.
Is Lee still in at tailback?
He was.
But
he returned the kick.
Yeah, he is a sophomore, so he'll take it. Looking to his right as Dow's outside pass going to be caught by number 17 and breaks a tackle. 30, 25. There's the speed of the West Rebels. Just a pitch and catch.
Two
and
plays.
42 yards later, number 17 is Javier Andre.
And how many scoring drives under 5 plays is that now for West?
50.
I can
get to 70.
I can think of at least 4, maybe 5. As senior night is not going how William Blount had hoped.
So how you say, Carter, a lot of times the way the Vols and the Governors, they kind of coincide with each other. And
yeah, so last year it was really the opposite. If William Blount played bad, Tennessee played good. This year it's been more online of one plays good, the other plays good. One is in a tight game, the other's in a tight game. Not looking good for the Vols tomorrow.
Not a good indicator.
No.
And Alabama has starting to hit their stride a little bit, but this is the 4th straight top 15 opponent.
Yeah.
So maybe they've had a little. And I know the running back's banged up, right?
Yeah,
he's probably
concussion protocol, but he'll probably play.
He was upgraded to probable.
And really, Tennessee's defense has been feast or famine all year with big plays and giving up big plays and making big plays. So,
but the one thing Tennessee would have on them is possibly this just being wore out from the scheduling of his opponents.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when Alabama's bye week was.
The week before they played Georgia.
Was it the week before? So they've played.
Miami's already had 2 bye weeks.
They've played a lot of football.
This will be their 4th straight, I think.
Tennessee should be a little better rested. The big thing is going to be, can the offense keep tempo and score?
His 18th kickoff. This one is driven into the blue, almost into the goalpost.
Yeah, that one behind the M
9
on
yards
William
deep.
Blount.
William Blount will start at the 20. See if we see some Fisher Newman maybe. Yep, senior night. I do see Mason Prost has checked in, possibly for Dorsey or Dehart. And Tay Williams is in for Dorsey. So 4 wide. You got all sophomores out there besides Tay. I think Tay may be a junior. Dabrowski crossed the middle high, intended for Robinson. It'll be incomplete. Tay Williams is a junior. He's the only junior out there as far as the receivers. Klein and Dabrowski, the 2 seniors. Clock continues to roll. We're at 2:45 left in the third. Dabrowski hands to Klein.
I'm going to give him about 3.
It's been tough sledding up front for William Blount. They still have yet to get to 100. They only have 58 yards rushing.
Coming off a big game against Heritage. Straight drop for Jackson. Going to throw it deep. Got Prost. Overthrows it. Kind of cut it in as he threw it high and he threw it cut off the route. Another punting situation for William. By far the most punts we've seen all year.
Yeah, this will be the 5th one.
And he went for 1.
Right.
So he's technically lined up 6 times.
And technically we've turned it over twice, counting the muffed kick, I guess. So West has yet to punt.
Wow.
We're just standing around.
3 seconds on the play clock. William Blount's going to call timeout. This timeout brought to you by Blount Funeral and Cremations. 233-0655, 30-second break. Dabrowski punts it away. Low kick off to the left. Going to take a William Blount bounce, but they muffed again, and Noble had a chance. I think West is going to recover it. West will get it there at the 45-yard line. We have a couple more plays here in the third quarter. Quarterback is sacked.
It's a new quarterback. It's number 7, Ned Sawyers. Boyd is slow to get up for William Blount.
Yeah. We'll step away as they look at. They'll have to come out. Take a look at him. All right. Well, as they had the injury, then they flipped the clock running back again. We had a fourth quarter switch. New running back in, a new quarterback in for the Rebels. 84 was your tailback there. Cordero Patterson's number. It's well.
But that's Tay Williams come up and made it great.
Don't have an 84. Third and 14 for the new quarterback, Sawyers. Out to the left and getting 1 yard. West will be punting the ball back to William Blount.
First time they punted all night.
Brought down by Beehart. 4th and 13, Rebels.
Because of the halftime. Is Klein the punter also? Usually when you're...
Yeah. No, that's a 4. Yeah. 47, maybe?
Delay a game.
Yes, 47. So the punter is going to be Colston Colquitt.
Oh, it's one of the Colquitts.
Yeah.
Like a grandson, I guess.
Or maybe one of Dustin's or...
Yeah. Regardless, it's delay a game on the West Rebels because they didn't have enough men on. They were waiting to run a guy on, so...
Look how deep Noble's going. So maybe this Colquitt's got another one of the Colquitt legs. But they played at Bearden, right? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Pretty good kick.
Yeah.
And gonna... Noble. Why
did you do that?
But he's not used to that.
No.
Now, if they touch it, then you can go over there and do that. But see, Braxton Green in and Fisher Newman in. So Fisher Newman, Jackson Dabrowski's senior night is done. And what a career he's had here. 4-year starter, started on defense as a freshman, went to receiver as a sophomore, had a great year there. Now he closes out his career 2 years as a quarterback, putting up crazy good numbers. But not tonight. Just didn't have it, did the Govs tonight. Handoff to Craig.
He's going to get 5.
Jacob will get 5 up to the 35.
Ticking down at 8.5 minutes here remaining in the game.
Fisher looks to his right. Going to throw across the middle. Deflected. He's looking for Prost, but number 4 deflects it. Good play there by Farrell. Morgan Farrell, senior for the West Rebels. 3rd down and 5. The Rebels led up the Westerfield scoreboard tonight. Govs not so much. Here's a handoff. Craig staying. Oh, my goodness, what a hit right there. 84. 84-24 unloaded on him. I think that was
that running back was 24.
Yeah, yes, it was 84. That was Whitlock. He's a senior. His jersey was tucked up under his pad, so it looked like 84. He wasn't across, I guess. 4th and 2. Fisher's going to keep it himself. Makes the first down run. Nice move there by Fisher Newman. That's fourth quarter first downs are brought to you by CBBC. Save your day with online banking. Didn't have a third quarter first down, but they was brought to you by Twin City Nissan.
Jet sweep action here.
Tay? No, that's Braxton. Braxton's going to get a reception for 6 yards at the 49-yard line into West territory.
Yeah, and a great tackle there by Abel Ancelet.
Newman, straight drop, setting up a screen. He needs to get rid of it. He does. He's caught. We're going to lose the yardage they gained on first down. Back up tied in. Loneman, 89.
Well, and that time he probably would have. I know it was a tunnel screen to the tight end. Probably would have been better off to go to Craig on the outside, as he looked like he had quite a bit of space.
He should have only been a loss of 6, not a loss of 10. Here's a bubble screen to Noble. Noble's going to get some of that back, get to midfield, give him 10 yards for Braden Noble on the catch. It'll be 4th down and 5. We'll be at 5:45 left in the game. West still leading 59-14. We've been in the mercy rule since the kickoff of the second half. Fisher tries to get them to jump. They won't. He's got 3 receivers at the bottom. Single receivers post at the top. Jacob Craig is the tailback standing to the right of Fisher Newman. Fisher, straight drop, looking to his left. Going to throw it. He's going to throw it, and it's out of bounds. Loneman was the intended receiver, but it'll be a turnover on downs, and West will take over. 5:07 in counting. Well, we'll see you guys next week at Central. Not a lot on the line. 2 point. I've got it at a 0.025% chance of making the playoffs. Is that too high? Should it be 0.001?
Yeah, you're testing the waters with that.
Yeah. So William Blount now will have to rely on winning against Central and Campbell County, and then Powell beating this West team and Carnes beating this West team. That's the only way the Governors can make the playoffs. Heupel's in. I believe this is Coach Josh Heupel's son. He's going to get positive yardage after a busted play.
I want to see him throw the football.
Yeah, number 11. Ain't that the
Yeah.
number Josh wore in college? Was he number 11 at Oklahoma or 18?
He was. I don't think he was 11.
Might have been 18. Give him 3 yards for the young freshman, Jace.
14.
It's 14, okay. Harrington, number 27, gets a carry for 2 yards. 3rd and 5. We'll have a short post-game report tonight. Wrap it up from here. Guys, who's our Murphy Bobcat Extra Effort Player of the Game tonight? It's a hard one to call. Here's a running back, number 34, going to get 2 yards. They'll bring up 4th down. We'll be under 3 minutes to go. Yeah, could be Mason Johnson.
Bird had a good catch that almost got into the end zone.
Dorsey's touchdown.
Yeah. I think it's probably got to be Tyson Dorsey.
Tyson Dorsey. We'll go with
he had
Tyson
4
Dorsey.
catches in the first half for 83 yards.
83 yards and a touchdown. Yep, that's your Murphy Bobcat Extra Effort Player of the Game. We running players on and off. They had players on the field.
They're not going to call anything.
Needs to make a fair catch. He didn't.
William Blount doesn't have enough people on the field anywho. Oh.
What in the world did that guy do that for? But now they recovered. They recovered the muffed kick by Noble.
And it looks like William
Somebody's
Blount's
hurt down
down
there for William Blount.
That's Braden. Yeah, Noble's down. We'll take a break as they sort all this out. All right, we got one more play here. 40 seconds left. See what the Rebels do. I think Heupel's still in at quarterback. Or is that 18? 18. I can't. Yep. And a run for that is number 84.
Yeah, we don't have an 84 on our roster.
Yeah, but that's going to do it. Your final score from Mike Whitefield, senior night. It's West all over William Blount, 59-14. We'll take a couple-minute break, come back, and wrap it up.
As the quarter comes to a close, your final score, William Blount 14.
All right, back for the Heartland Roofing post-game show as the Govs fall tonight, 59-14. Just not a good effort. Didn't have it. But it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Tonight's Murphy Bobcat extra effort player of the game is going to be junior receiver Tyson Dorsey, as he 4 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. And the Govs next week on the road at Central, as their playoff hopes are diminished with this defeat tonight. Stan, you got the stats.
Yeah, stats with Stan, brought to you by Red Tech, the best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. You see the number on your screen. All domination by the West Rebels. First downs 10 for William Blount, 15 for West. Rushing, 32 rushes for 73 yards for William Blount. Nothing on the ground. 24 for 250 for the Rebels. They got about over 10 per carry. Through the air, William Blount was 11 of 24 with 1 touchdown, 1 interception for 148 yards. West was 8 of 10 for 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. They threw for 137. Total yards, West 387 to 221 for Blount. Penalties, 6 for 45 for the Governors, 7 for 65 for the Rebels. 2 turnovers for William Blount, 1 for West. Blount punted 5 times for 30.2. West 2 times for 32.5. Individually, just couple of key things I want to point out. As Robbie said Dorsey had a good game in the first half, especially he had 4 catches for 83 yards and a touchdown. Dabrowski did throw for 142 in the first half. Klein led William Blount on the ground with 41. For West, it was Lee over 100. It was Wren over 100 on the ground. 79 yards for Harrison. 57 yards for Dowd through the air. They spread it around to different guys, Robbie. So not a good night for the Governors to drop to 5-3. And as you said, pretty much eliminates their playoff chances for 2025.
Yep. With that, we're going to wrap it up here from the Gov Nation booth. We'll see you guys next time here. Thanks for watching, and God bless.